What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out the new event that just came out in Pokemon Go, which is going to include April 1st pranksters and some new shinies. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, did you see the new news? Are you excited about the new prankster event that is going to start tomorrow? And thankfully, they are going back to the 7-day event schedule for right now, because 4 days, just honestly, in my opinion, just doesn't feel like enough time to be able to get everything I need to in for Pokemon Go right now. So really excited about this. We're gonna go over all the information, then I'm gonna give you some of my tips and some tricks that we all can get after to make sure we are doing the best things we possibly can. And there's gonna be a new Pokemon that's very Go Battle League relevant, which we are going to check out as well. So getting into all the details. The event is gonna go from Wednesday, April 1st, 8 a.m. all the way until Tuesday at 10 p.m., which is going to be April 7th. So, like I said, 7 days for us to max out. Very, very excited about that time frame. And the features of the event are going to include shiny Croagunk, which is going to go into Toxicroak. So we have a new shiny out. Super excited about this. This is a very Go Battle League, Great League dependent Pokemon. So if you happen to use Toxicroak, this is a great time to either get Toxicroak candy. If you haven't used one, it's a great time to potentially get one that is going to be good for you. Additionally, we are going to have shiny Sudowoodo potential out in the wild, which is going to also be featured in some of the event research tasks, which are going to give you one of 3 Pokemon. Number 1 is going to give you a shiny potential Sudowoodo, as we talked about. Number 2 is going to give you a shiny potential Croagunk, and number 3 is going to get you a Stunfisk, which is going to be the new Pokemon that's going to be introduced. Stunfisk is an absolute beast, and it gets some awesome moves that are going to be very relevant in the Great League. And additionally, the event spawns are going to include Ghastly, which has a shiny potential, Haunter, which does have a shiny potential. I'm not 100% certain. As of right now, I do not know it to be in the wild as Haunter shiny. It can be shiny after you catch the Ghastly, but Pokemon Go Hub is denoting that it does have a shiny potential, meaning that usually when they put that little asterisk up there, you can spawn in the wild. However, I'm very cautious about this. And we also have the Voltorb, which I've been waiting forever for the Voltorb to be shiny. Just release the shiny Voltorb already and move on with it. We also have Foongus, which is going to have increased spawn. We have the Sudowoodo, as we talked about, with the shiny potential. We have Apom with a shiny potential, and we have the Croagunk with the shiny potential as well. And then we have increased hatches from 5-kilometer eggs, which is going to be 2.5 kilometers, so it's a great time to hatch your eggs, which are going to include Apom, shiny potential, why not shiny potential, Bonsly, shiny potential, Croagunk, shiny potential, and the Stunfisk. So Stunfisk is going to be in 5-kilometer eggs. However, after this event, it is not going to be in 5-kilometer eggs anymore. It's only going to be available in research, as well as rarely in the wild, as they have denoted in the text. And then also Ditto is going to be coming out more frequently from new Pokemon. So we're definitely gonna have to look out for the Ditto, right? It's gonna be out there a little bit more frequently. There is, as far as I know, no shiny potential Ditto as of yet. That would be super cool if it could be a shiny potential Ditto. However, I don't know exactly if that's what they have in store or planned yet, but if they so do, that would be super amazing. Just a hypothesis on my behalf. And then we also have a few new Pokemon that are going to be appearing as the snapshot, which are going to include Croagunk and Apom. Both have shiny potential, so definitely keep taking your pictures of your buddies, which I have a new video coming out for you guys very soon. Definitely something that you guys want to check out as far as ranking your buddies up and what is going to be the most efficient thing to do as far as getting a lot of buddies up close to great, ultra, and then best as possible. All right, so next we're going to go over the 100% IVs from the research tasks as well as the eggs. These are going to be 2 things that we're going to go after, and then we're going to look at the PvPs and some of my top tips to make sure you guys are going to succeed. So as far as the research tasks go, we have Sudowoodo, which is going to come at level 15 at 920, and then we have Croagunk at 408, and then finally we have the Stunfisk, and Stunfisk 100% IV is going to be 926. So as far as the 100% IVs, all these Pokemon, we're not necessarily just looking for the 100% IVs. We are going to want to take the Stunfisk and trade it down, preferably with people that are going to be great friends, because you want the attack to drop as low as possible, and for the ultra and the best friends, you have higher caps as far as the trading goes. So now we're going to look at the egg hatch level 100% IVs as well. Number 1, we have Apom. 100% IV is going to be 170. Then we have the Wynot, 100% IV is going to be 305. Bonsley, 100% IV is going to be 744. Croagunk, 100% IV is going to be 544. And then the Stunfisk is going to be a 1235 100% IV. So if you are looking for the actual 100% IVs, those are going to be the Pokemon that you're going to want to get after. However, they're not going to be super meta relevant raid Pokemon. They are definitely going to be trumped by many other Pokemon, mostly the legendary Pokemon that are going to take over, or the pseudo legendaries such as Dragonite, the Salamence, such as Rhyperior and other Pokemon like that have legendary-esque stats when they are up there. These Pokemon do not have those type of stats. So as far as the Stunfisk, it's going to max out at 2162, which is very good for the Great League because getting towards the top, right, you want the Pokemon to max out a little bit around 1500 to 2000 so that it can really hit its potential, because it's going to hit its potential for the Great League at level 27. So this Pokemon is going to be tanky. As far as the moveset goes, it's going to have quick moves of Thunder Shock and Mud Shot. As charge moves, going to get three pretty unique moves. Number one, it's going to get Discharge, which is very, very tanky. It definitely does damage to water type Pokemon, Azumarill. Then it gets Mud Bomb, which is a very quick charging move. And then finally, it gets Muddy Water. Muddy Water charges extremely fast, and the priority of this Pokemon is probably going to be the latter of the two, which is going to be Discharge as well as the Mud Bomb. However, this Pokemon may also be used for water type Pokemon if you are countering a lot of fire type Pokemon. So this is where we are sitting at right now, guys. This Pokemon is very, very beastly. You definitely want to get as many of these as possible and then try to trade them down to get optimal Great League stats, because they do say that it's going to be spawning very rarely in the wild. So when they do actually say rarely, they have been said in the past for Pokemon Go, like, oh, Lapras will be spawning in the wild, and it's like non-existent. You might catch like 5 for the entire event. So if they're saying rarely, this might actually be even rarer than that, which would virtually be impossible to get. So now we're going to check out the top relevant Pokemon that are coming for this event and what are going to be their stats to be able to get for the Go Battle League. So Stunfisk, the 100% PvP IV is going to be level 27 at a 0, 12, 15. And then in rank 5 at a 2, 14, 15, you're going to be able to get this Pokemon from trading with great friends. So like I said, guys, try your best to get great friend trades with this Stunfisk. It's going to really optimize because there are a bunch of different 2 stats in some of the top 20 Pokemon IVs for the Stunfisk as far as the Go Battle League in the Great League goes. As far as this Pokemon, it's going to be ranked 25 with Thunder Shock as well as Discharge and Mud Bomb. So these are going to be the combination movesets that is going to be recommended by PvPoke. So this is going to be an electric and ground type Pokemon. Like I said, great Pokemon to counter all of the pretty decent tanky Pokemon, including the Skarmory as well as the Azumarill. And since the Croagunk is going to be in the wild, it's going to be a Toxicroak at a rank 1 with a 115-15. In the Great League, it's going to be ranked 58 with Counter, Mud Bomb, and Sludge Bomb. So it's definitely a Pokemon that's pretty beastly, and it also can be used in the Ultra League. So as far as this Pokemon, it's going to be 100% IV if you don't plan to buddy boost it. But if you plan to buddy boost it, a 13, 15, 15 is going to be the 100% IV that you're going to look out for. And then finally, we have the Haunter. Haunter is a very beastly Pokemon. You guys have played against it, I'm sure, in the Go Battle League, and if you weren't ready for it, chances are it did a lot of damage. It's very powerful, very, very, very high attack. However, the defense and stamina is not quite there, so you really have to know how to use it. It's going to be ranked 62 with Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch, and Shadow Ball. Very, very dominant moves. That Shadow Ball hits so incredibly hard. It's going to be at a rank 1, level 28.5 at a 115-14. So those are going to be the 100% IVs for that Haunter. If you do want to pause and check out any of the other ones, you can definitely do so here. So those are going to be the top things we're looking out for. Number 1, hatch 5-kilometer eggs. We're getting them for 2.5 kilometers. Very, very dominant. Number 2, always click on as many Croagunks as you possibly can. And since we are going to be getting the 1-hour incense spawns with increased spawns from the incense, you definitely want to utilize the incense as much as possible during this event. Click on as many Croagunks as you possibly can. Pine-up them if you do need candy. Any of these Pokemon, including the Stunfisk, you want to pine-up as much as possible. You want to make sure that you are getting as much of their candy as you possibly can. Additionally, try to get any of these Go Battle League Pokemon that you do not have really good ones of, because they are definitely going to be worth it for you guys out there. Try your best and then have a lot of fun. Search the shinies, click on as many shinies, make sure to try to get this photo bombs as much as possible in case something rare comes from them. And if anything changes or this event is warranted to have an event tips video, I will definitely put that out for you guys to make sure that we max out. But that's everything that I have as far as right now, guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, and everybody who takes their support and subscriptions to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace! I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.